are you doing today, my little love kittens? Today we're playing some slow jams. First we're playing Me Before You. After that we're playing Good Kids, followed by whatever the hell you guys want to request. I'm not really good with music. Why I got the job as a DJ, I'll never know. I guess it's because of my deep, seductive voice and the way that it rattles your ears when you listen to it.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
This is episode 119 of DangIT Podcast. In this episode, Gabe got a new job. I'm just kidding.
Are you gonna keep that?
Sure.
If you keep that, have it a black screen the whole time.
Okay. And I'm just gonna do like a hard cut in. It's really this episode. We're just gonna be talking about just like some things, reactions. Though it's not gonna be like completely limited to it. There are some few things that have been happening, just like as far as like I guess like the media, games, just I guess stuff. That's pretty specific stuff.
Why do you have a freaking Rooster Teeth animated adventure in Japanese?
That's not Rooster Teeth animated.
I know it's not.
It's I wouldn't say it's better because it has its own values. But yeah. So anyway. So, I was like looking through the comments of our last podcast. Let's see if fewer and fewer people comment. And that's totally natural since it seems like we reached that point where like we've come to
a dead horse.
Beating a dead horse, really. Coming to a conclusion as to what we want to do. As far as I know, we're still going to do like the discussions. And if you guys don't really like that kind of stuff, you can either leave or you can actually support the channel with the whole Patreon thing. Watch out! Oh, look out! I don't know, like, someone's talking about, like, how, no, like, reaction channels ever, like, really charge people money for their content. And, like, for us, like, I know that I want to make the reactions different, because now every time I just look at a reaction, I just have this, like... Cringe, really, where it's, like... Yeah. There's not really much happening. Then again, we're kind of doing the same thing, but we're editing it differently. So it's engaging as far as like us talking to the viewers instead of just us just watching passively. But of course, like if you guys want to support the channel, there's Patreon. We'll give you that as a reward.
In a sense, it is you paying for the reactions, but it is kind of getting the bonus content.
It is bonus content because like
it's the DLC to the discussions.
It's the uncut.
Some microtransactions.
It's the original Dragon Ball Z episodes.
Ooh.
Right now we just got like what is it called? Dragon Ball Z Kai. So yeah, that's what's going on the channel right now.
God, I can't remember their name, but they brought up a really good idea on it. Yeah, I'll pull it up right now.
Okay.
They brought up a really good idea on it, especially when it came to our skits and everything.
Okay.
That the way that we could do our skits is, yes, we do the whole thing, blah, 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 pause that.
Shut up, me.
We can do bloopers and all that. Okay. Those can also be added to
Patreon.
Yeah. Okay. So you get the bloopers, you get BTS videos, things like that.
Okay. Also,
Z-Runner.
Z-Runner also mentioned polls as far as like what people want us to like watch or discuss. I don't know, like
how would we do that?
Yeah, how would we do that? Because like the thing is like we used to react to everything. So that's like there's K-pop. There was not K-pop, which is Pentatonics, really.
Yeah, there's K-pop, Pentatonics.
There was like Team 4 Stars, Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Vine comps,
YouTuber stuff. Gameplay.
That's really everything.
Gameplay that includes trailers.
Because that's YouTubers.
And movie trailers. Yeah. So it's like, we could make it as vague as that. Like, what do you want us to watch out of all these? But then like when it comes to like the specific videos, it's like, it feels like we might as well just kind of go by like the comments, getting people to respond about that, or just request by comment. Although like Z-Runner does make a pretty good point. Like at the moment, we only have Corn Thrasher as our patron to give us ideas, and we definitely like implemented one of them, two of them, and we can still do a little bit more from him.
I have to read the damn thing.
The script?
The fanfic, yes.
Yeah.
I have to read it.
Corn Thrasher's
I've yet to read it.
fanfic. It was just like a really
Who's all in it?
Myself, you. It's pretty much everyone here who's, well, it's basically myself, you, Steven, Anaya, Nolan, David.
And David?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if we were going to need Sephi, Trey, Miranda, or the guy who's never here, Christoph.
Who? Ooh. There's only a certain amount like chances I get to do that.
There is.
Before it's just like it becomes who? But yeah, so yeah, more details about that. It was just like, should I really talk about it, or I could keep it as vague as possible. It's pretty much like kind of a horror skit type of deal. Horror skit. Yeah, that's kind of how it worked. I don't know, because like we had ideas of like adapting it into an actual like video, and I think we can do it. It's just like actually reading it and just imagining how it would go according to the script itself would be, I would say, a pretty expensive type of film thing. I'm actually thinking about budgeting.
When's a free day that you have?
Next Friday.
You're not free at all this weekend?
Well, no, I'm not, unfortunately.
I'll say you and I could sit down, read it, and brainstorm on how to script it.
Yeah. We'll have to like, I can like resend it to the chat, and then we can like individually look at it. Just so you see, like, for example, like what kind of props do we need, and like what kind of skills does the editor that I need to like adapt as my own. All of them. We
gotta work on that shaky cam.
We gotta work on that shaky cam.
Note to self: before we do shaky cam, turn off the stabilizer.
Turn off that assist. Also, 24 frames helps.
Shook the shit out of it, and it just didn't.
Yeah, that was an old video that we did back when Dennis was still around.
Yeah, it was a paranoia video.
Yes, and that was so much fun to film. Really,
it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to bring back more skit filming because like someone did bring it up. Like, what happened to the reaction?
Z-Runner.
Yeah, Z-Runners asked like, what happened to the reaction? Oh, not the reaction. What happened to the skits? Those were cool. And I agree. It's just like it took a lot of my time, and right now I'm just trying to figure out like a good balance because it's just like a matter of me just getting them done and finding enough sleep for like the work day following.
When do you work? In the mornings?
Yep, in the mornings.
We can do it after work then. What time do you get off?
5.
Oh, that's plenty of time. We get off at 3:30. Don't get home till like 4:30.
Okay. We'll see.
So we can film in like mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
And for day shots, we can always do that on Fridays if you decide, or on like Saturdays.
I'll say this, like the reactions were very easy to edit, and so I would just go through seven of them in a day. But nowadays it's like it's not even just discussion dang, it's also like the gameplay stuff. Dang it plays that's kind of slowing me down. I can't seem to get them out fast enough, no matter how hard I try. But I'll see what I can do with that. I'm hearing the comments as they go. Bring back the reactions. There's really one person who's just saying that, like, bring back the reactions, bring back the reactions, bring back the reactions.
Did they comment in this video?
Yep.
Underworld ruler, Kanye West.
It was actually that person who was bringing it up in previous videos before, too. Actually, I'm not sure if it's in this one. It could be, like, one of the DangIT Plays Tokyo Mirage session ones. Probably like one of the latest, no, second to latest.
Huh.
But in any case, it's just like
I'm gonna have to go to this video because I have to comment on that. Like, who does he mean by the old crew?
he means. I would assume just like yourself, me, Steven, and I, Nolan. And I would say David too.
I demand a more, what's it called? Exact answer. Shut up, Justin. Fuck.
Yeah. Why gotta keep talking? Why don't you just... I don't know. Don't. So I guess as you're going with that, other things that's been going around the news, Crunchyroll, this is just kind of like out of the blue, but I feel like it's something we should talk about considering like how much we do like anime. Crunchyroll and Funimation working with a partnership pretty much to share like distribution rights. So you're going to see anime from Funimation being transferred over to Crunchyroll, subbed. What else is there? Also, Crunchyroll stuff sent over to Funimation, dubbed over there. So I think that's pretty cool. Especially like there's some anime that hasn't been dubbed yet. I was reading through one of the postings on the Crunchyroll website saying that Mob Psycho is going to get a dub soon when it goes over to Funimation. So I think that's kind of cool. Gabe, do you have any thoughts about that? Or are you like really concentrated on that?
I'm not really too big in anime, really.
Oh no?
Yeah. Like, I watch a small handful of shows, and that's it. So, Crunchyroll, Funimation, all that, it doesn't really affect me all that much. It's cool that they're doing that, especially for people that really love having the Crunchyroll subscription, and it's kind of missing a few shows that I'm more than certain are all from Funimation that it's missing. Like, I can't think of any.
That's okay. There are a good handful of like anime shows that are like placed onto Funimation that most likely aren't found on Crunchyroll.
Like, oh god, what's Funimation? Did Funimation do like Fairy Tail and Bleach?
I believe so. I should know this, but
You should. You're a bastard.
I love Fairy Tail. I just don't know the distributors.
D. Greyman, Hollow, Puzzles and Dragon X, First Love Monster.
There's Cowboy Bebop right there. Psychopaths.
Grimmer of Fantasy and Ash.
More recent ones, 91 Days, Mob Psycho, Orange. Also Ace Attorney.
Well, those are going from Crunchyroll to
Funimation.
Yeah.
For dubbing. Cool. That's actually really cool. But yeah. Also, aside from that news, did want to talk briefly about iPhone 7. Not really too much about like it by itself, but just like what got announced like as a side to that. And that was, I don't know why I don't have it as
this is 7?
Yeah, that's the 7.
This is 7.
This
period.
This is 7, period.
It's available September 16th.
This is the Apple website showcasing the 7.
This is 7.
Pretty much the biggest difference that you'll really notice off the bat is just 2 cameras.
I really like that. I really enjoy that idea that has both the telescopic and the wide angle.
And that's cool too.
It can, God, I saw a comparison of like all that it's able to do. I saw it on Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
IGN is really good at keeping me up to date on all things, well, some things video game and technology related.
Just streams.
Yeah. So it compares the 6 Plus, 7, and 7 Plus. It seems that the iPhone 7, although its battery life for talking went up, all it really did was kind of improve its ability to maintain, to optimize its talk time, because it dropped between the 6S Plus to the 7 from standby, which for the 6 was 16 days, and the 7 is now 10 days.
Ooh.
So it dropped 6 days to add 2 hours of talk time.
Wow.
However, the iPhone 7 Plus adds 9 hours of talk time, so up to 21 hours, and it holds the same standby battery life of 16 days.
Huh.
When it comes to size, thickness, and dimensions, the 6 and 7 Plus are exactly the same. The difference being the 7 Plus is lighter by 0.14 ounces. It has, okay, so it's the Plus that has the 2 megapixel high speed cameras. It has one telephoto, one wide angle with f1.8 aperture.
Okay, we got that going.
And then that's for the wide angle. And then f2.8 aperture for the telephoto and 2 times optical zoom. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
They upgraded their camera from the front side camera from 5 megapixels to 7.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay, so for the 7, it's 7 megapixels. For the 7 Plus, 7 MB.
MB?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Could it be a typo?
What if it isn't? It's like, what do you mean?
They also got rid of Space Gray.
Yeah, they did. They are adding
Jet Black.
Jet Black.
That is their new standard colors, Jet Black.
I think there's 2 versions of it, right? There's like a matte finish one, then there's the glossy finish.
They have Jet Black and Black. So I think that the Jet Black would be the gloss finish.
Okay. I'm definitely big on like the matte finish one.
Uh-huh.
For sure. My only thing is just the fact that it only has the lightning cord at the very bottom of it, and there's no audio jack into it. Although they did like release like adapters to it. I just like
It looks so stupid.
Yeah.
Because you have to plug in your adapter to your phone, and then you have to plug an adapter into the adapter to plug your headphones into the adapter.
I know like in definitely certain situations I'd have like both like the lightning like port right here as well as like the audio jack like plugged in with something. And that's what I liked about it. But like the fact that you're taking away the audio jack, it's like, oh, now I have to commit to one. Unless I had the AirPods, those $150-something ones.
Well, if you want to charge it and all that, the adapter has 2 ports on it.
Yeah, that's true. But the same
So
thing
you
is
could
like
charge it and listen to your shit, but you have this big, bulky 10-inch by 10-inch by 15-foot block that you have to plug into your phone.
I don't know if I can commit to that.
But so yeah, they both can capture at the max 4K 30 frames. Their fastest would be 1080 at 60 frames. They upgraded the processor from A9 64-bit to the A10 Fusion 64-bit, and the M9 Motion coprocessor to the M10 Motion coprocessor. It also has a force-sensitive home button with taptic feedback.
Oh right, that's something new because like obviously like this is like a button.
Yeah,
But like with the new phone,
it's basically a light switch. It's on off.
Yeah, but like what they got going on now is that there is no button. It's just pressure. You put like a certain amount of pressure onto it, and it reads it immediately. And it still has like the whole like scan your finger thing. It's just like it's no longer a button.
Well, the way it's worded on here, it seems like it still has a button.
Maybe it's like different.
It's force sensitive though, so think of it more like a trigger. Instead of it being a binary computer like how this is 1-0, it is like a quantum computer where it has everything between 0 and 1.
Oh, okay. Right.
So it's like yeet.
Right, and it'll also give you like a warning or a sign.
The taptic feedback.
Yeah.
So you'll feel it vibrate as you tap it.
Yeah. It's kind of the same with like one of the Nexus phones where like it has like a reader on the back. And you like just put your finger over it and it'll just give you a and it locks it like that.
Yeah. God, the fact that they're like, oh, we got rid of the audio jack to make it waterproof.
Oh, okay,
That whole idea kind of baffles me because I had the Kyocera Hydros Life. It had the headphone jack, the charging port, and instead of it being covered by the case, you could you slid your SD card, your SD card into the side. You take a bath with it, take it out, still fine. Waterproof. Up to 3 meters. And it had all these holes in it. Step your game up, iPhone, Apple, Mac.
What's this nonsense of just tolerating 1 meter for like, 30 minutes?
Step up your game. My watch does more. And it has a hole in it that leads straight to the battery.
There is such a thing called a plastic bag. But yeah, I don't really care for the waterproof. It's just like, I keep my phone careful away from water, so it's just like it doesn't really
I don't care about the waterproof because if my phone gets wet, I just dry it off.
Just put it in a rice bag. Or for me, I just put it in a rice bag. Alright, that's good enough.
You're attracting the Asians to fix it in your sleep?
Yep. Like, get to work! Yeah, just absorbing all that water. Stuff like that.
So
yeah, I get that.
wait, you have the 5, right?
This is the 5S.
Okay. The 6S, the 6S, that's actually pretty cool. It has the tempered glass screen protector.
Tempered glass.
So it actually has a glass cover over the screen and all that.
Oh, okay.
So instead of it being, oh, here's that thin piece of plastic to keep my nails from scratching the thing and my fingers from leaving prints on it, it's, I have another thick-ass layer of glass protecting it. And one of my coworkers, his kind of like cracked a bit. Yeah. And so he was like, yeah, I can't take it off. And Anaya and I were like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, I can't take my screen protector off. And so Anaya went trying to grab it, and he's like, I don't think it's a screen protector. Because as you're pulling it, you're hearing it. Because you're breaking it to take it off. Yeah. And so after we took it off, we were like, whoa, that's actually really cool and whatnot. So I grabbed it and started smashing it against the desk that we were by. Yeah. It's really resilient. Like, I was freaking slamming that thing on there. And that's what his phone looks like now.
That's not bad, actually. I mean, it's bad, but you know, it's still there.
Yeah. So this phone kind of needs help.
Yeah. So the gist of the story is he needs help.
I'll send it to you, and you can throw that somewhere in the thumbnail.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
Or if you don't.
We do need more enticing thumbnails.
No, we're fine.
I know that Nolan has been unable to do thumbnails because like his tablet's just not working. He cannot draw on that thing anymore. Thankfully, though, he's been working on his comics just like hand drawn, so that's cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like the 5S model, just like for. Oh, I got it. But yeah, just like not so much rounded, but just like a rectangular, just more solid. You can see the edges. Type of format.
The 7 looks very, very round.
Very round.
It looks so soft.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's thinner than what you see on the website.
Well, one would hope that it's thinner than that big-ass thing that we see on this website.
Yeah. What I did like about the 5S is that you could just, like, set it on, like, something solid, and it would just be its own tripod.
And it would just hang out.
Yeah. But if you, like, have something like that, it's like...
Unless you're the master of balancing things.
Yeah.
Also, I achieved this the other day.
10 gallons. Not even hitting 24, but just barely.
Yeah, because the price per gallon was $2.39.9. And so, for people with OCD, they have to make a choice. 10 gallons exactly, or $24 exactly. You don't get a middle ground.
That doesn't fly here. You only get that. Alright, so just gonna go over here, just check on our time. Not bad.
What was another thing that you wanted to add? I know you had something else on the docket that you wanted us to like discuss, but it seemed like a better.
Oh, those were the things. The thing is like with the discussions, like it could be pretty much whatever, really. Mm-hmm. But the thing is that like with Crunchyroll, Funimation, as well as the iPhone, I felt like that wasn't something we can really go in depth with and like be passionate about. It was just like something that maybe we just, just like bring up and that'd be the end of it. Oh, of course I wouldn't really know.
Something that I vaguely touched up on during our PlayStation 4 Pro discussion was something that I cut off. Like if you want to throw that up as a flash to the discussions, give that a plug real quick.
Whoa. It's like a crazy extravagant like white out.
Huh. Do the freaking flashback.
Yeah, I imagine that.
All right. So, what I was gonna say was, everyone got their consoles back today. So me, Steven, and I all got our consoles back today.
Yeah, all of you did.
Yeah. And I were coming back from work today. Tomorrow was our last day to get them out. Yeah. And so we were on our way back home. And I was like, fucking you're not going to work today. We're getting our shit out. Like, I don't want to wait for tomorrow and have something bad happen. So we got it out today. We come home. I kick in the door holding my Xbox. And I'm walking in the hallway and I hear freaking gunfire. and voices. I'm like, what? And so I take a few more steps down the hall, and I can tell that it's coming from Stevens. And I'm just like, that doesn't sound...
That doesn't sound like porn.
No, I was like, that doesn't sound like cuts that would come from a Let's Play. I was like, Steven, what are you doing playing video games? He's right there. I got my console back from my parents. I was like, huh, so you got your console back today, as I'm holding mine just in as plain a sight as possible. He just, he just starts laughing about it. And I put mine away, then Anaya comes in through the door holding his PlayStation. So I'm like, Anaya, come here, do you hear that? He's like, there what? And he starts hearing it, so he walks down the hall. He's right there. Steven, you got your PlayStation? Yeah, I got it back from my parents. I was like, so, and I fucking grabbed the PlayStation. So, Steven, what you're telling me is you got your console today. And he looks right there. Do we all get our consoles back today?
It's a celebration here. Also confirmed, Dang Plays Minecraft will be ready to resume at some point.
As soon as I get my second controller back.
Oh, where's that?
Lost at my dad's house. My little brother lost it.
Ooh.
So it could be anywhere.
Too bad Trey moved out because we could have used his.
Trey could suck an egg.
Yikes. Don't worry, Trey. I know that you're trying to do your thing. Anyway.
Go suck an egg. But, yeah. What you need to do is invest in a second controller, Justin.
I'll do that. Sure. I got money for it now. Okay.
You have a full 9-to-5 job.
I got a full 7:30 to 5 job.
Damn. Overtime. Nice.
No, it's just 40 hours, but you get every other Friday off. But you have to make up for it.
That's overtime.
Well, technically, yeah.
Legally.
Legally, within like our 2-week pay period, that's 40 hours each week still.
Yeah, but that's still more than 8 hours in one day.
Surely.
That's overtime.
So they weren't really joking about that mandatory overtime. You can still get overtime within that overtime then. There's some days where you have to do mandatory just for like whatever's going on. But yeah.
Man, I wish my job was like that. All we do is have barbecues.
At least my people are generous enough to bring food every now and again. It's like, here's some cookies. I'm like, ooh. And then we also have like birthday celebrations here and there. I don't know, I love them. What we got here? Hard at work. Barbecue. Yeah. So you got your job back at Amazon, yeah?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, then what are you doing there? Just chilling?
That's not Amazon.
Oh, so you and I are working in a different place now.
Yeah, we're working back with Premiere.
Oh, okay.
So we go to Rancho every day.
Oh, okay. So what was the process like transitioning from like old job to what it is now?
I had to choose one over the other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was there like a big time gap between the two?
Nope.
Really? It was just like, all right, guys, I'm out. Hey, guys, I'm coming in.
Things changed, and I kind of had to cut a job.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but I know you really like working at the theater, right?
I loved it. Like, oh my gosh, I truly adored working there. If I could have stayed, I would have.
No one told me a little bit about that.
I miss working there.
Yeah, as to why you wanted to like move on.
Yeah.
Improve on your career.
It is what it is. I had to choose what was better for me in the long run. Yeah. And as much as I love that job, this has more opportunity and has a higher pay grade with guaranteed hours and benefits.
That's good. Same thing, like the thing with like my not really part time, but like my what do they call it for students?
Work study.
Work study. No guaranteed hours. They are super flexible because of that. Where it's just like you come in like whenever you're available. You just won't be given like that max like hours of pay because there's so many people like working there that you can only just like work a good fraction and that's it. I did like working there though at the cafeteria. Got to see people that I would normally not see.
Like everyone at your school?
Yeah. There was also this girl who I was totally like infatuated with, although it stayed as friends. But I was totally fine because I was just like fine just looking at her. She had the prettiest face. Anyway.
Wait a minute.
It's not who you think, though.
Doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to be. I know what you're gonna do. I'm gonna block you right now. I'm gonna ignore my phone for like the rest of the podcast. Matter of fact, we're almost done.
You can block me all you want. You can ignore me all you want. However, your data rates will start to apply. Mine, however, are unlimited.
Easy, man. No one demands to have all that power.
I do. I need all of it twice.
But yeah. Oh, also, a little last thing we can add to the podcast is the fact that Overwatch is having a free digital, pretty much a free play throughout the weekend. For at least this weekend only.
From the 9th to the 12th.
Right. And so Gabe had the idea that we do a live stream of this, and I think we'll do that like after this because we do have some time. Dave and I will also be just kind of doing an actual recorded play on our end. So it'll be like Xbox One and also PS4 play of it. And also, I guess while we're on the subject of like David and I playing, there it is. One of our episodes for DangIT Plays Doom has a corrupted file, so we're not able to show it. So, as a way to kind of bring back skits in, we're going to try to reenact that episode.
Justin.
This is going to be...
Just remember, I love you. Don't be mad.
Holy shit. Just leave it at the 3.
3?
Leave it at the 4.
4?
Just going to set my thing to airplane. So I just swiftly chuck it into the air.
It just flies away.
You don't even hear it crash. It just goes. But yeah, so we're going to plan on doing that. It should be fun. It should be done downloading, right? So I just got to do a whole setup. Hopefully I still have the Elgato on me. I really should have it.
And if you don't?
I have it. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, last stream I was using my actual desktop, which made it run smoothly. It should run smooth on the laptop too. It's just we'll have to downgrade to like 720, if anything. But otherwise, we should be okay. But yeah, well, now that I know for certain, like with the live stream, where the high-pitched screech and the repeats come from, as well as like how to lower the game audio, we should be able to work with it now.
Oh, but yeah, Justin. Don't be mad.
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm done.
I'm guessing 23.
No, it's not that bad.
Okay.
It is double digits though.
And
it's definitely less than 70.
In any case, just kind of like trying to reach that maximum of 35 minutes. What else is there that's going on?
Man, what else is going on?
Oh, you got a new bed?
I did get a bed.
You finally got a bed.
I finally got a bed. Miranda finally convinced me to get a bed.
Miranda has been doing wonders to this house.
She has.
Starting with this living room. All this space.
Well, all this space came after Trey left.
Well, I mean, Trey was able to keep his computer stuff, really. Just
yeah,
like
and then every other bit of his existence was all of this area.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, outside here.
And all of right here.
And so now...
you had to push that shit out of the way to make room.
I did actually have to. But now, it's more vacant. It's pretty much the space that I use. So, I'm not sure if Miranda had that in mind, but thank you so much.
Not at all.
Thank you, Miranda, anyway, for even thinking about clearing out this space for anything. And also giving Gabe a bed, because this guy has been going on for a while without a one.
I didn't want one.
I mean, yeah, you could very much like sleep on the floor.
I'm very comfortable sleeping on the floor. Prefer it.
You'll still sleep on the floor, Miranda will just have that queen size to herself. Tito, get up here. Sleep with me.
I'll let Tito run around on the bed for a bit. He liked it.
Oh, I'm glad, because otherwise he would have just pissed and pooped all over it.
Nah, he's older now. He doesn't do that much anymore.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So it was still like an age developmental thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to hear. I thought it was just like...
Like, their first 6 months, you can pretty much consider them babies.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like a dog, where, like, the first, 2 years, they're a puppy.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's everything. Unless you wanted to add something else.
What else can I add? I really can't think of anything else to add.
I think we went over everything.
We did.
Everything that's been recent, relevant, and just, like...
Important.
Yeah. So I guess, this, we'll just kind of leave it here, and then we'll just join back in the next podcast and see what else goes on from there. Alright then. You guys have been watching episode, 119 of DangIT Podcast. My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
And thanks for watching. #bye!